A bit of a double. Oh, skippy. I'll launch that thing. Ah. Awkward. Alright, a little bit of jumpy boys done. Oh, the trails are like closed or something. Oh, the climb's a bit. I don't know what's going on there. Anyways, we are back home. Holy, look at the. Wow, there's some damage down to my right. We're back home after a huge 2 weeks. 5 days, 4 days of constant riding in Tasmania, and then I went over to South Korea for a week with not much riding. I did actually ride a bike for a day. That video will be on the channel already. You should go have a look. It's kind of fun. It snowed, which was incredible. Seriously, first time. Now I've been to snow before, but it's never actually snowed, like, you know. Incredible. Anyways, Tasmania for 4 days, 4 constant ride days. I mean, it never gets old going to Tasmania. Seriously. Holy, that is some mud. I only just cleaned the bike. Yuck. The hell? The waterfall is still running in here. Hopefully the rest is pretty dry. That's running pretty good. Damn, they must have had some rain here. The day I got back was like Tuesday last week. I think today's the 8th. Tuesday the 8th. And I got back last Tuesday early in the morning. No, it was Wednesday early in the morning. And the place here was just flooded. And there's so many trees down that weren't down before. I'm seeing. They're on defib, by the way. I'm trying to fix my rear brakes. Got some new pads, which I did ride at Medina with, so they were bedded. And they were running really good. And now I think I've got some lube on them, some chain lube on them. Oh, it's sloppy. And they are, I mean, they work. Hopefully I can just burn that lube off. If you didn't see my Instagram post, my bike sounded like a trumpet. And it was actually one of my rear jockey wheels. I lubed the shit out of it and it works fine now, it doesn't make any sounds. We're back to quiet bike. Had a duck under that tree. Anyways, yeah, Tasmania 4 days. Not enough days, but if you ride straight, like consistent for those 4 days, you're going to be tired. We rode Soho or South Hobart trails, and then the next day, you can just go look at it on the channel. It's all up there in order. The Tassie Diaries. I would recommend checking out. They're the longer videos, but they have everything involved, and I've cut all the crap out. So usually a run down Medina is like 30 minutes, 35 minutes per run, but I chopped him down so it's only the best bits, and it's about 20 odd to 30 minutes, 20-30 minutes each video. So I cut out heaps of boring stuff. There's not going to be many double ups on the trails unless something crazy happened, which a lot of crazy things happened. Anyways, yeah, so we also got to ride Glenorchy, as I now know it's meant to be pronounced Glenorchy. And Meehan is how it looks like it's spelt, but it's actually called Meehan. And Meehan Ranges, or Clarence Mountain Bike Park. That was awesome too. Anyways, today, back in Toowoomba, back on this beautiful bike that still works perfectly after we rode some, absolute grit trails. And today we start sorting out what's next. So yeah, what is next? I don't know. I've got about 5 to 6 weeks worth of content already, well, not ready to go, but pretty much ready to go. So that'll keep me covered for a while. But what's next? I'm not sure just yet. I got a few reviews coming out. One will probably be on these Michelin tires, which secrets out are pristine. That was so good at the gravity trails, but during all the climbs they weren't as efficient. But you know, that's what they're for. These are for gravities. This is a DH22 on the front, Wild Enduro MS on the rear. And oh man, that was so good down there, and they have been good ever since I put them on for descending. It's just the climbing that feels a little bit more sluggish, but I think currently I'm used to it, and yeah, we're powering. Anyways, what else is coming is a Daycon bag review, the best bike bag on the market if you're traveling, and I highly suggest you do travel, because some of the best trails in the world are just a 3-hour plane flight away from Brisbane. Like, man, if I could do that once a month, I'd be down there every time I could. Same with Derby. Derby's just as good. Or even if you wanted to go over to New Zealand, that's only 3 hours as well. Like, yeah, anyways, plans on the table. I'm going to Switzerland next year. My partner and I have confirmed that is where we're going. And I'm just trying to work out whether I bring my bike or I hire bikes at the bike parts. I don't know if you've been, let me know your experience, but I'm gonna have to do a lot of research to figure it out. I'm not sure. I'd really prefer to bring this bike. It's just having to cart it around might be an issue, because we are going to be stopping over in Singapore for a couple of days, so carrying this bike around could be annoyance, to say the least. Not so much for me, but for my partner definitely would be an annoyance. But I feel like this is going to be the way I'll go. I'll most likely bring this bike, because you know, riding a different hire bike at 3 or 4 different locations not ideal. So yeah, that's on the cards. I briefly planned this for this year when I was planning stuff last year, but definitely didn't have the funds. I still don't really have the funds, but we're going to do it anyway. I don't know. So that's definitely on the cards. Next year, it looks like we're going to do a New Zealand trip with the boys. So these trips that I do to like Tasmania and stuff like that, like I've done 2 now with the boys, they come out really cheap. Like if you just get on to, I think it's called Know the Pilot, they always have good deals for flights on there whenever they come up. Jetstar's always great. Jetstar's really easy to fly with your bike, very convenient. They've made it easy and it's not that expensive. So people always ask me, you take your bike on these trips? I'm like, absolutely. And they're like, how? Well, the easiest way to say it is you buy a bike bag or a bike box, and then you just book that in as your checked luggage, and then you add an oversized fee, which is $25 each way. You add 30 kilos of checked baggage, and that's about $40 each way. So, you know, you're looking at about, what's that, 120? No, 100 it's around 120, 130 return to bring your bike with you. And if you're staying more than 2 or 3 days, like hiring a bike's roughly $100 and something a day. So yeah, that's how. Very simple, very easy. And yeah, would recommend doing that. So these bike trips, honestly, by the time we all split the Airbnb, the price comes down to about, the Airbnb and the hire car, the price comes down to like shit, it's only like $250 each. So, like, if you add up flights plus that, I think our Tasmania trip, which we stayed for 5 nights, 4 nights, 5 days, that only cost us, like, each. One second. Did you see him? Because I only just seen him. Hey, buddy. He's only little, but he looks, I don't know, his spikes make him look a bit old. Yeah, that trip, it only cost us like, shit, I think it was like 500 each. And like, you price up, you know, a trip to the Sunshine Coast for the weekend, that's like $500 a day for, you know, you and your partner or you and your mate. So yeah, we've already briefly priced up the New Zealand Queenstown trip, and to go in February, which is like peak time, it's like the same as Derby or Tassie Medina costs, except you don't have to drive, like, you know, a long way from the airport, so it should be cheaper in that instance. But yeah, the pricing was only like $500-600 each as well, which if you're only doing these once a year, which we did 2 last year just because of plane flights were super cheap, you know, it's not breaking the bank. And how I justify, oh, that was lucky I just cleared that. What the hell, the turkey's going nuts. How I justify these trips is you get memories that you'll never forget, like, you know. And oh, the slop, that is so gross. I'm sorry, real deal mountain bikers, that's nasty. It's gonna be on my legs now for the whole car ride home. It doesn't stink, so that's all right. But yeah, you get lifetime memories with your best mates. Like, that is justifiable enough to do. But yeah, anyways, that's some of the plans for next year. Hopefully, the end of this year, I'm planning to go back to Tassie again, do Derby, St Helens, and is it called Queenstown or Georgetown? Queenstown, I think it is. Yeah, Queenstown, Tasmania. That's something that looks like we might be doing, but that's not a boys trip. That's a myself and my partner trip. But it'll be majority mountain biking as well as sightseeing. But yeah, there you go, there's some plans. Obviously we'll do the normal Boomers trips, and I guess I should probably get up to Rockhampton and stuff like that. But yeah, there you go, there's some plans. Anyways, this is part of the climb now, so I think that's it for this video. Go check out my second channel. Just go give me a like and subscribe. Maybe watch one of the videos. You might enjoy seeing me be a weirdo in the foreign countries. Awesome. But anyways, as always, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Legends.